Hi guys, this is my video on Victor Ortiz against Floyd Mayweather, which is happening in, I think, maybe a month's time approximately. I'm looking to perhaps give more informal videos now. I'm deliberating whether to move forward with prediction videos anymore, mainly because for my own personal reasons I'm not really enjoying boxing as much as I should be. Just because I'm looking to try and think about fights a lot and break them down and this and that. And I'm thinking about just bringing a bit more of an informal atmosphere to my channel, and maybe give some more videos about on my whatever I really want to talk about. Uh, any topics that interest me, any opinions basically, rather than basing things on fact. I'm just going to move forward with more opinion-based videos, and hopefully start to enjoy more what I'm doing on here. So this is my video for Victor Ortiz and Floyd Mayweather. I'll first just get something out of the way. Tomorrow is the final of the Showtime Bantamweight tournament between Abner Mares and Joseph Agbeko. I'm picking Abner Mares for that fight. I thought he would win the tournament from the outset, and I wouldn't look past the back problems of Joseph Agbeko. So I just think Abner Mares is going to win that fight. Moving on to this video with Floyd Mayweather and Victor Ortiz. I'm looking forward to it. Basically, it's not often these days you get to see Floyd Mayweather fighting, in the ring, and it's nice to see him back there. It's going to be nice to see some walk, less talk. It's going to be, just these are the big fights you look for and you like to watch as a boxing fan, regardless of any controversies that are outside the ring. Surprise, surprise, I'm picking Floyd Mayweather to win this fight. I think he wins the fight. I do think it's a good fight, and I do think it's not an easy fight by any means, particularly with, obviously Mayweather, as with any fighter who spends a lot of time out of the ring in between fights, you always wonder how they're going to look when they come back, and that's always an issue. But, from his recent, his last win against Andre Berto, Ortiz seems fired up. He seems to be in some good form. When it was first announced, I was thinking, yeah, that's a really good fight for Mayweather to take. Fair play to him. I'm not going to lie. I picked Andre Berto over Victor Ortiz, but I did say in my prediction video that both of those guys are flawed fighters, and I think we saw that from that fight. Both guys went down, and Ortiz, yes, every opponent he's faced has gone down, but he's very flawed himself, and he's open to shots himself, and he's been down a good few times. So let's not kid ourselves. He's vulnerable to getting hit himself. But maybe that sort of abandonment is going to give him a good chance of actually getting to Floyd Mayweather. Maybe a lack of caution is called for from guys who are challenging Floyd Mayweather to actually be less cautious to get to him. But being totally honest, I never really rated Victor Ortiz that highly. He was obviously beaten by Marcus Maidana, and then he drew with Peterson. These are good fighters in their own rights. But I wasn't really thinking he's that great. And I think just beating Andre Berto, who wasn't beaten, but was really untested, and is a flawed fighter himself, was not really, has not suddenly proved to me that Victor Ortiz is, some fantastic world beater. But at the same time, like I said, it's still a difficult fight, and it's still a fight between two top guys. And I think Victor Ortiz has nothing to really lose. I don't think guys do have a lot to lose when they face Manny Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather, because you're not expected to win, and if you don't, your career doesn't really take too much of a knock. You just carry on, and people will give you another chance, because, well, if you don't beat the very best, you can still beat the second tier. One thing I don't feel should be overlooked in this is the foot speed and the footwork. I think Victor Ortiz has tremendous footwork, particularly when he's on the attack. I like the way he positions his feet, the way when he's throwing attacking punches, he positions his feet, the speed in which he can move around the ring, cut off the ring, close his opponent down. That can be a very good asset to him in this fight. Having said that, Floyd Mayweather has come out and said he's going to fight him like he fought Shane Mosley. He's going to plant his feet and stay in the middle of the ring. He's going to hold the ring, hold the center of the ring. You know, I think, obviously, I give Ortiz a puncher's chance. I think I'm following the line that most people are following on this. He's got a puncher's chance, because he's talented. He can mix it with any top fighter in the division. Win or lose, he'll still be quite a competitive fight. If you've got Victor Ortiz in there, it should be an exciting fight. And you know, this is going to be a test for Mayweather. But you know, barring a sudden drop and decline in Floyd Mayweather's form, I don't think that Victor Ortiz is going to win this. I think that Floyd Mayweather is going to be able to counterpunch him. He's going to be able to outclass him, boxing-wise, basically. I think that Ortiz needs to keep the pace up. I think he needs to throw a high volume of punches, and he really needs to force the pressure and the pace. Because, you know, he could win a decision simply by, you know, upping that pace and maintaining the pace. And if he's got a good level of fitness to carry on through the whole fight, which he's shown actually, you know, weakness in doing before against Peterson. You know, he fell off. But that leads me to say, what happens to all of Floyd Mayweather's other opponents recently? It's okay. It's all very well saying throw a lot of punches against him, try to get through to him, but against, you know, a very good counterpuncher, you know, Mayweather does have power that hurts. And it only takes, you know, a few counter punches to really put you in your place and make you think twice before coming back in. It's all very well, I can sit here all day and say, you know, watch a guy fighting Floyd Mayweather and say, oh, you know, he's standing back, why isn't he getting in his face, why doesn't he just go on the inside, rough him up? I'm not there taking the counter punches, taking those headshots, and I can only imagine, you know, what that must do to the spirit and the heart as you go on through the fight and you keep getting caught. I am watching this one with interest because with all Floyd Mayweather's fights, because he has these long periods in between, you can never tell how he's going to come into the fight. I think a lot has been made about the punch that Shane Mosley caught him with. It comes to something when you're picking out one punch from a whole 12-round fight, and, you know, making such a big deal about it. You know, if Manny Pacquiao gets caught with one punch, fairly okay, it was a big right from Shane Mosley, who's known for big right hands. But other guys are getting hit all the time in fights, and there's not this big deal being made. That's the level and that's the bar that Floyd Mayweather set defensively, and I think too much is being made about that. But I think there is some hope there for Victor Ortiz that he can get through and he can perhaps catch an Asian Floyd Mayweather, who, you know, I have the question, why has he decided to fight like this now? You know, has he realised that his leg's not the same anymore? Has he realised that he has to change his style? So I'm gonna, you know, cut my video there. That's my thoughts. It's not so much a prediction video, just my thoughts. I'm telling you who I think will win Floyd Mayweather. I'm not really going to go into detail. Although, you know, if I'm going to pick anything, I'd say Floyd Mayweather by decision. But I could see a stoppage happening. So I'm looking forward to this one. Just looking forward to Mayweather getting back in the ring. Glad he's fighting, you know, a young a young fiery customer in Victor Ortiz. Let's hope for an exciting fight, and let's hope that it brings more activity from Floyd Mayweather in particular, and hope it lives up to the hype. So that's my video on this fight. Please leave your comments, let me know what you guys think. This is what I want from my channel now, to get more comments, to speak to people about boxing, just boxing. Let's talk about anything that's on your mind. If you have anything to ask me, please just ask me. You know, I enjoy answering questions and also asking them, and we can learn off each other. So thanks for watching. This is BoxPred, and I'm out.